everyone, it's Ellen here, and today I'm so excited because I have another unboxing video for you guys, and this time it's a little different because it's an electric guitar, and not only that, it is my dream electric guitar. So let's get into it. So those of you who've been following my channel might know that I've been on an electric guitar journey for almost a year now, and I really wanted to learn how to play electric guitar. And so all of the videos that you've seen on my channel before were with the Epiphone Les Paul, and that's actually my fiance Adam's guitar, and he was gracious enough to let me use it for this past year, and I just really wanted to have my own guitar, and I wanted it to be aesthetically pleasing. I wanted it to be everything I wanted in an electric guitar, so that is this guitar. And for any of you who have been following my electric guitar journey, you know that the most recent video that I posted was kind of like a 9-month update, but I just need to clarify on that even though it was physically 9 months later, I'd only really put in about maybe 20 or 30 hours of practice. So just keep that in mind if you are following my electric guitar journey. And something that I'm hoping happens with this guitar is because it's so much more pleasing to my eye, it's very aesthetically exactly what I want. I'm hoping that it'll motivate me to practice a little bit more often so that I can get better and get to where I want to be on electric. So you guys can probably already tell by the logo here on the front of the case, but this is a PRS, a Paul Reed Smith guitar. I've been looking into getting one for quite a while, so I'm excited to finally open this and see it for the first time with you guys on camera. But anyways, this is kind of just their gig bag. I know that Paul Reed Smith does come with a hard case shell for some of their higher end models, but even though this is not a hard case, it is really very structured for the like nylon kind of material that it's made out of. It seems very sturdy, and it's got lots of different pockets here so that you can hold all of your things. So in this front pack here, we do have a little bit of like a PRS package here, and it comes with a Allen wrench for the truss rod as well as a tremolo. So that's kind of nice to know that that comes with the guitars. And the inside of the bag itself has a lot of like little compartments and stuff, so that would be really great if you're someone who is on the road, traveling, playing with your band or something like that. I know you guys want to get into the guitar, but I do just want to cover this. There are really sturdy handles here, and also backpack straps in the back if you want to use it as a backpack as well. And this here is padded, so it's like really nice against your back. It'll be really good to like carry around and things like that. And then on the bottom here, we also have these like kind of like grips so that when you stand it up, it has a little bit more of a grip to the ground. And it also has some here at the top of the case. So all in all, a really good sturdy case, but let's go ahead and get into the actual guitar. I'm so excited to show you guys this. So for any of you who are even remotely familiar with my channel, probably know that I love colors. I love pastel colors especially, and I especially love the color pink. So when I saw that PRS was releasing their 2020 Silver Sky colors of Polar Blue and Midnight Rose, I was immediately drawn to those because those are my absolute 2 favorite colors in the whole world. And so when I saw this and I started looking at reviews and things like that, I just absolutely knew this was the guitar for me. I had to play on it. So let's go ahead and go a little bit into some of these specs. So those of you familiar with my channel, like I said, know that I just started electric, so I'm not going to go super into detail with a lot of these specs, just based on what I see is what I'm going to tell you guys. So like I said, this is the 2020 Silver Sky, and this is in the Midnight Rose color, which I absolutely love. And they actually had 2 different necks that you could choose with this guitar model. You could do the maple neck, which is what I have here, this lighter colored neck, as well as a rosewood, which is that like more common black fingerboard, right? But I wanted the maple neck specifically because I thought that the color combo with this kind of like pale pink and the white, like I really liked the way it looked all together. It was very reminiscent of like 50s rock and roll, which is an era of music that I absolutely love, so I kind of wanted to have that look to it. And of course you also have your bird inlays, which are a defining characteristic of PRS guitars, and that's another thing that I just think is like very cute and aesthetic, and I love it. So that's kind of actually what, fun fact, brought me into PRS guitars in the first place. Like all the guitars hanging at Guitar Center, I was drawn to the bird inlays, and that's what introduced me to PRS, so just in case you want to know that. But anyways, so Here we have, you might have noticed, it's very close to a Stratocaster type body shape, but this is actually a little bit different. They have more of a carved out section right here, but I know that I was doing a lot of research, so typically when I buy guitars, I walk into a guitar store and I just pick up guitars and randomly start playing them, but with electric, I didn't have as much experience, and in case any of you guys have been out in guitar shops lately, it's crazy, there are none left, so I actually had to get this online, so I've been looking up a lot of different reviews and things like that. Stratocaster actually doesn't have any sort of copyright on their body shape, right? So a lot of people are able to use that rough general body shape, so that is you can see that in this guitar as well. Speaking of which, it also does have a 25.5-inch scale length, which is very similar to a Stratocaster, and it has a bone nut, and that's about where all the similarities between acoustic and electric that I know end. So let me go ahead and go a little bit into some of these mechanics. So if you've played electric guitar all your life, you may not want to watch the rest of this video, but I'm going to break this down for you as much as I understand it with my very limited knowledge. So we've got 3 pickups here. We've got the one that's by the fretboard, the middle, and then the bridge, and basically that just picks up the different parts of the strings when you're playing. With that, we've also got this 5-way switch, and so basically you can choose which pickup you want, you know, the sound to come from, or you can also put it in between and it'll pick up a combination of the 2 pickups that you're trying to get. We've also got some tone knobs here, and then this is your volume knob here, and then of course you plug in here, and then on the back, this is something that's a little bit different as well. In a lot of other electric guitars, especially Strats, you'll see like a cover, but here the springs are open. And then you've got this here for your strap as well as the back here. And yeah, the knobs, the tuning knobs look pretty good. They are like a gray kind of plastic looking, but I do like the color combo. I think the gray looks really good with all of these pastel colors. And sorry that this is a little bit all over the place, but I should also mention with these pickups, they're kind of special because John Mayer himself did work really closely with Paul Reed Smith, which is the creator of this brand of guitars, to develop these pickups so that they would have a really like vintage sound, kind of like that 60s style. And so I think for John Mayer, that really like works with his music, and I love that music as well. So I just really overall think that this is going to be a really great fit for me and the type of music that I would like to play on the electric. Of course, I will be doing tutorials with this brand new pink guitar so that you guys can see this in other videos as well. And I'll also be playing on it a little bit in the coming weeks and months, and then maybe I can do like a follow-up like review kind of thing for you guys once I know a little bit more about electrics, because I do have a little bit more studying to do. But as far as like basic knowledge goes, that is my basic knowledge of this guitar. I just think it's absolutely beautiful, and yeah, I'm gonna play 2 things that I know how to play on it so that you guys can hear it, and then we will wrap up with our final thoughts. You're still with me after that playthrough, bless you. You know, I'm going through some rough times with the electric, but I'm trying my hardest. But anyways, I just wanted to do this unboxing for you guys and talk a little bit more about my experience with getting this, because I know I told you earlier in the video that I did buy this online. So typically my process with buying a new guitar would be to go to a guitar shop like Guitar Center and, you know, play on all sorts of guitars, find one that I really like and like, you know, appeals to me, and then buy it and take it home. But with the way that things have been going, ever since the virus and everything like that and everything being closed down and people picking up guitars. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's definitely a lot less inventory nowadays, and so I was forced to get this sight unseen. Never got to play it before right now, and so I actually got this through reverb.com. And so if you don't know what that is, it's a lot of guitar shops who don't have a way to sell their inventory online will go through reverb.com. So I actually did get this. It's brand new, and I got it from a seller on reverb.com, and it was $2,300, so definitely my most expensive guitar to date. However, I really do think that it was a really great investment, not only for my channel to be able to use and to play more electric songs and do more electric tutorials, but also just for myself, like a little bit selfish purposes. Like, it's just so beautiful, and I've always wanted a guitar that looks just like this one, so I'm so excited that I was finally able to make that purchase. But anyways, with reverb.com, it was a little bit of a different experience because, like I said, I wasn't able to play on it myself or see it in person, but I am very pleased with how everything turned out. One thing I did want to just mention after doing a little bit of playing on it is this neck is actually a matte finish, and I know like on the Les Paul that I've been used to playing on, it's more of that glossy finish, which can be a little sticky, especially when your hands get a little bit sweaty, so I do really appreciate that. That's really nice. So I forgot to say that in the specs, but that was something that I noticed while playing. That was really nice. But anyways, I am so in love with this guitar already. I can see myself playing it a lot. I'm definitely going to put in a lot more hours of practice time, and if you guys are interested, I will definitely be posting my 1-year update on electric very soon. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you guys my experience with buying this online. It came very fast, 2-day shipping. You could see in the unboxing it was packaged really nicely with a lot of care. I don't see any scratches or anything on this. It does feel and look brand new, like it was advertised and stuff. So if you guys are looking to upgrade your current guitar, or maybe get into guitar, or maybe you're looking into this exact guitar, I would recommend things like Reverb or any other online store. They're not as risky as you may have thought that they were, at least with my experience. So if you are gonna buy a guitar through Reverb, definitely check out the link in my description. I do have an affiliate code with them. Just to be clear, like, this video is not sponsored. I did buy this guitar with my own money. They did not give me anything for free. I am just kind of plugging Reverb though, because I used them, had a good experience, and if you want to use them as well and you use my affiliate link in the description, I do make a little bit of a profit from every guitar sold. So anyways, I just wanted to kind of end my video like that. Thank you so much for watching this. I know that this unboxing and first impressions was really rough around the edges, but for those of you who know me, you know that I'm trying really hard. So thank you so much for watching, and can't wait to show you guys more tutorials with this coming up very soon. And yeah, thanks for watching. I've said that already 10 times. Okay, bye!